So hello everyone, this is Michi Hoyer from Avid Chronic Racing, and today we're going to have another race of the Formula Renault 2.0 around Watkins, Glen. And yeah, the next race is about to start in 50 minutes time. So we get on the server to do our final race preparation. And yeah, soon gonna be able to practice with the car as we can join the practice right now. So there's a lot of iRacing going on lately here on my side, since I've recently been promoted to the C license of iRacing on the road series. And yeah, I had 2 races in that Formula Renault meanwhile. The one was kinda good, the other one was kinda bad. Nevertheless, this is all still part of a learning progress, of a learning period. I consider myself still being new to iRacing despite having the software available for around 2 years or 3 years now. But yeah, literally until now I didn't really give too much a damn about racing here, since I just had to remind myself that I forgot to check the wheel settings. I have to click this thing at OK every single time I restart my PC whatsoever. So I quickly go into the garage, open my latest setup, and I'm already happy giving a go into practice and see if I finally can get to those 43s, since yesterday I only managed to do I think 44s. So yeah, I set myself a little bit into the technical part of the car, reading out some telemetry, and adjusted some things without testing them, so now it's time to test them. And I hope that the settings I just made to the car will somewhat make it better. The car is still understeery as hell. But it's looking more and more like being much more drivable than the day before, which is good. Hold on, understeer though. But today I'm somehow not feeling too comfortable at all. Hey Lorbet, thank you very much for joining the stream here today. Hope you enjoy to see me racing a little bit in this Formula Renault 2.0. And if you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to ask. I will just try to answer them as quickly as possible. Yeah, there is so much more grip on the front end than the car. Actually, takes a lot more speed through the corners, that's at least what I feel. Car becomes a little harder to drive though. Nevertheless, we finish our first timed lap right now. Scoring a 144.7. So still some time to find. Hey Fatbed, thank you very much for joining in here. Share, like and subscribe if you like what you see. Definitely looking forward to doing more unique content for you guys here. So yeah, haven't looked at the temperature right now. I do not know about fuel load as well. Just the car is very oversteery still, so actually the set went into the right direction, I can say. Looking at the chassis, there is plenty amount of fuel being put in that car. I probably want to put that a little softer still. I think I want to have this swapped around. That probably feels a lot better. So, path that's done. The minor changes on the setup being done. Looked at the info, 28 degrees track temperature. So it has been warmer out there. Has also been less hot out there as well. So definitely be interested to see what kind of value it will have in our race session later on then. Cold tire is definitely playing its role. Whoops. So currently sitting in 5th position. Nevertheless, I still think because of lower fuel there should be a 43 possible, which is definitely the next step for me. And the optimal is already down to 44.0, 44.3 in fact, so if we get things right, that should be kinda possible to go faster than before. Oh dear. I think I've done something wrong now. Looking at the brake. Well, brake pressure is already quite a bit to the front. So I don't know why it's the rear that snaps there. Probably down to the setup. Actually, I think I forgot to increase the higher pressures. There you go. So I had some different settings in mind there as well. Quickly gonna put them. Anyway, that should be it. So going out for the next time around. Just about a minute left into the practice session, so probably more or less pointless to do another lap. Nevertheless, I definitely need to see about the balance of the car. So I probably need a little bit more free braking zone into that chicane. And I hope will just be fine for now. Going through that couple of corners there. Oh dear. So, as session for us is ready, we carry over and yeah, do another tiny little bit of practice in a 3-minute practice mode, and I think then we're ready to race. Just having a little wait at the minute. So, as I said, going out for practice, just trying to make maximum use of the time available. So probably need to be really careful on turn 1 later on in the race with cold tires and cold everything. As we quickly power through the rest of the lap. To at least start a flying lap though. Yeah, session's already finished. So, will we be down into the qualifying doing a 43? Hopefully we will. session track temperature is 32 degrees, so it's going to be considerably hard, I think, since 32 degrees is kinda hot, I think. Nevertheless, it's same for everyone. So if those are my splits, then I should be bound in for some. Nevertheless, looking at quite a big entry list in here. That guy won my first race yesterday, where I was second. So hopefully I'll be able to challenge him today. As we simply go out for qualifying here. Oh dear. So I might have changed something dramatically to the set, which can only be tire pressures. As a result of that, quickly gonna put them back in the lower area. Yeah, it looks like it's been second split. Yesterday I was in the first split with a strength of field of nearly to 3000. Yeah, so definitely wasn't happy going anywhere with that split. So I think I should quickly load standard set, got all changes, and then hopefully be somewhat fine. And then off we qualify. So in the end, I think it doesn't really matter whether it's first split or second split at this stage. For me, definitely important is to have some fun, get some decent iRating. I think that's the most important targets for me right now. Oh, that still feels a little bit wobbly and offset there. Nevertheless, we keep it like this now. The car is a tiny little bit too oversteery just in general. I'm probably going to reduce downforce at the front a little bit. As we start our first flying lap out of 2, so make it a good one. First corner is really important that you take a lot of speed, but don't go wide. Despite the fact going wide is allowed, but I know exactly why that is, because you simply lose so much time going wide. Looks good so far. Kinda decent lap. Oh, Fat Penguin, that's a friendly advice there. Despite the fact it should be faster, I went wide there yesterday a lot. And it really didn't help me too much. As that didn't help as well. Oh, that's great stuff. And with that lamp as well. So the car is broken. I do think that, yeah, that was probably it. I mean, I do have another lap. Nevertheless, I won't have the remaining time getting it done. So I better use it to make the rear a little bit more stable. And I will achieve that by going a little less on the front in terms of the wing. What was that before to me, I think? So we probably have to go right from the back of the grid. I do think we could have nailed pole position there though. So anyway, in the end, we waited a bit too long in the beginning. Obviously doing a mistake there, probably around that corner. I expected the mistake to come. So I'm still not too happy on that car's behavior, but what I can do there now, like literally full race. Anyway, we keep it. To which little left corner you mean? Before the downhill right-hander? And Eric, so thank you very much for your advice at first, obviously. But I'm wondering what kind of corner you mean on the left-hander. So going from the very back of the grid, and I expect some guys to start late. So I will probably pull immediately to one side a bit. In the hope that I'm gonna be fine though. Definitely want to make it without any contact whatsoever. Starting in 18th position. Really gonna have some fun, I think. There comes the lights. The start was considerably good. Don't turn in on me. Thank you. Oh, I forgot to change field of view for the mirrors there. Nevertheless, Gaining some places at the minute. Need to give decent amount of space. And now we can race. And hopefully make a little bit of benefit from battling ahead. As we carry some more speed towards the straight. We've gained another place here. And I forgot to change the fuel load. Oh. So that's a very bad race here for me, I think. Yep. All that stuff happens from time to time. We add 17.5 liters of fuel, 15.5 liters of fuel to make it to the end. Oh, what a race there! There you go. It was such a good start. And just let it slip by myself. By putting not a decent amount of fuel. So that's definitely gonna be hashtag lessons learned and some iRacing be lost there. 33 seconds gap to the cars ahead. I will make some places still though. I do not think that they will finish in the way the grid is set currently. I mean, in the end I can live with having 2 incidents right now. The only bad thing about this situation is really that I really was able to be in the top 10 right after lap 1. Which would have gotten me in a decent position in the end, that's for sure. But nevertheless, we now put in some great racing, I hope. And making up some progress, still 16 laps to go. Now, how can you drive around this this long curve without touching it? You have to go like really late and don't hit the apex at all. That's what it feels like. Hey Michael, thanks for joining me. So we're definitely gaining on the guys ahead. And I'm just hope I will be fine with the car balance throughout the race. Hey Joao, hope you're feeling fine today. Oh dear. What exactly? What I mean? I mean, the car is still unsettled within that chicane a lot. I mean that here. There you go. Loss of control. Another 5 incidents. 2 incidents. That's exactly what I mean. Hey Bertus, thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much for following and liking my content here. So the new set I have here is kind of a bit too aggressive at some point, though I still need to figure out how to really drive it. And all of a sudden the gap is quite a bit bigger than again, thanks to my spin. I really need to put in some fast laps. Oh, then that's great that you like Watkins, Glen. By the fact that this track is kind of fluid, I don't really like it too much. Feels like the road could use a new set of tarmac. That would be great. So I definitely want to see whether I keep up the speed with the leaders, which is 43.3 at the minute. Oh, that's what the gap was, so 42 point something. Now the tires really feel like starting to work. I'm soon going approach car ahead. Just around 10 seconds, so there's still plenty of space to gain. I think there's only one compound available on that car. I might be wrong though. I think it's just standard slicks. And went my good lap time. Probably now this is another 45. Yeah, a 45.5. Definitely could have made into the 44s, I think. But I had to go super gently and careful through the final corner. So looking at the gap to the leaders, 41.5 seconds. So yeah, a good qualifying and the cleverness to put in enough fuel would have definitely made a difference. Can we out accelerate? Yes we can. So now starting to gain up some places. So probably gonna be my fastest lap of the race, whatever that will be. .47 for now, with a 32° centigrade temperature track, probably not too bad. So kinda easy catch on position. Was good racecraft there though. Gap to the leader still 41.5. Oh yeah, Fat Penguin, you're kinda right, but there's no such thing as strategy at all whatsoever on that car. Since you quickly go as quick as you can. Oh, the guy ahead was probably a little bit too quick. I agree, Michael. I think rFactor 2 is really spot on with tires. It might lack some performance elsewhere, but tires there, it is just magnificent. Now starting to get into the draft, but I'm not close enough to pull an attack at the end of that straight. As we gained a second on the leaders though. Ooh. Yeah, racing with the guys and not in the top split, you expect them to brake at different points. Oh, I just lost it completely there. as we take another spot into turn 1. They're being P14 now, I think that was 15. So they're being P15 in the second split. Nevertheless, not sure if I can get any closer. Starting to get along a bit more with the car balance though. And I hope that was not a mistake to say it. Someone is at pit there. That's P20 guy. Yeah, I agree with you both guys there, Fat Penguin and Michael, and you guys probably should have a reach out in sim racing system, offering some, to my liking, kinda professional and competitive racing on rFactor 2 in daily scheduled races. If you want to look on my channel, I've done the one or other stream doing such races, so you kinda enjoy it, I think. So if I were you, I will definitely have a look out towards that. As we're approaching in on the P14. Just a 5-second gap, and as others said, maybe there's P12 still in reach. It's gonna massively depend on a lot of things though. Hey Jens, thank you very much for joining me in here. Really appreciate it. And if you guys have any other questions though, just feel free to shoot them. Let's see, maybe I'm gonna do another race on that car later that eve. But I'd rather race in P15 as a top split rather than in the secondary split. So let's see whether another race session would get me there. As I'm now just trying to close in on the car ahead to pull out the move on the long straight. There are a couple of corners to go to make up some time here. Well, looks good to be already into the direct draft. was just close. Around the outside, turn 1. Happily no contact counted at the end of the final corner, as I was struck a little bit by dirty air though on the approach towards the finish line. If you guys like what you see, make sure to hit the like button, share with your friends, subscribe to my channel, stay tuned with me. I really appreciate it that you guys all are around here. Keep watching me failing at some point, but also to be offered some good racing to some extent. As there's another car right ahead with I think 5 laps and the rest of this one to go. Doing a better job on the final corner this time. Getting into the slipstream. And 13th position that is now. As there comes the fight back, but he happily lets me go. So clever guy there. I think he's definitely out for some I rating and some safety rating as well. As that is what I exactly need in order to climb the license. I definitely want to get the 2 guys ahead still. So 4 laps to go, I think. I won't be able to reach top 10, but P11 could still be at a target here. Hey Christos, thank you for joining in the session and the convo. So there was some crash, and I think that enables me to go in P10 if I make the 2 positions right ahead there with some 3 laps to go. Yep, there you go. P12 now. I'm closing in. Oh, this was not optimal. However, we have 2 laps to go. That means a single shot each. Don't go wide. Right, and we come in the straight, 2 laps to go. That guy moved over as well. But we got a decent exit out of that turn. 8/10 the gap is. Not too sure, but I think it's not gonna work on the straight. We'll have to do it elsewhere. And the other car just lets me go on the inside. 4.2 seconds the gap to the car ahead. Rest of the lap and another one, and we're into the finish. Really need to make a hard drive, but don't think it's worth it. Nevertheless, cars are struggling ahead. We might still get the final blow at P9. As we take the white flag, 2.4 seconds the gap is. It was 4 half a lap ago, so there's definitely some potential. And I really need a flawless drive from now on. So that was P9. Oh dear. So that's P8 in the very last corner. Oh, the guy almost brake checked me there. It was, I think, really close to hit him. Anyway, we stop the car and press escape in the hope that we are fine with 4 incidents in the end. Info. Yeah, the incident count is 4. I think that's P8 in the end. There you go. P9 still. Oh, there was a back marker, yeah. So, anyway, so the gap to the winners is 1 minute 12. Could not really see what the gap was during race. However, looking at lap times, probably can't really. So you would say negative, lower the negative camber in the back, which I'm probably gonna do right away. Clicks. Save that. 7, as I'm still working on that set all day long. No Beatus, I didn't really try that set, and that's probably the reason why I was looking so bad in the beginning. My fastest lap has been, wait for it, 144.5. The guy on pole position did a 144.2 in the qualifying, so, alright. Click on the leader's name, laps. Yeah, he did a 44.0, so that guy was consecutively faster than I was. Looking at myself again, is, well, some 44s in there, not all of them. Probably lacking some comfortability on the car. Nevertheless, it was some fun racing in the end. Probably be happy about being in the low split, as that would mean I potentially had some fun. Looking at serious result from today's race then. Okay, just prepared. Search now. There you go. The race is already locked in. Strength of field, yeah, hasn't been too good. Nevertheless, we have a quick look at the outcome of this session there. P9 gained some I rating, gained some safety rating as well, so definitely looking good there on the approach to the next license level, which is either hitting 4.0 on the safety on the safety rating, which can be quite difficult though. Safety rating still below 3.0. Yep, I agree. Need 2 more races for that. All right, and then I'll be ready for promotion here into this next level license. So anyway, guys, that was streaming for right now. Maybe looking into doing another race, doing another run on that Formula Renault, hopefully in a bit better condition as it was right now. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a nice evening and still do some stuff. If you like what you see, I already can say it again. Like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends. Bring them to the show. Bring them to the channel. And yeah, I hope to see you guys soon. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and maybe I see you later or later that week. Thank you.